How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to Derby Kingdom. I just wanted to cut in right quick before we started this video, and I want to thank you guys so much for finally getting us to 100 subscribers. It has taken the better part of 3 years to get there, but yeah, I'm very happy and I'm very appreciative. A lot of people probably would laugh. 100 plus 100. The 100 subscribers I've never had before, and I started off with literally nothing. And I don't. How many of you guys have seen a whole lot of stuff posted on Facebook? I don't really put myself out there, I suppose. These are just videos that I'm just making up and throwing on YouTube and crossing my fingers and hoping for the best. And you guys are delivering, and I'm very thankful for that. So I really hope you guys are enjoying the channel as much as I am. It's definitely a very fun hobby. Before all this, there was no way I was going to be able to talk to anybody on camera or anything like this. And if you go back to my earlier videos, you could probably sense that out. The lack of speaking and how quiet I was and wasn't saying much. So we have come a long ways. Since this channel has started, I myself have built, I think this Elantra is number 7. I think so. 4 Camrys, a Crown Vic and a Marquise, and the Elantra. And that's my cars. That's my cars. We still had Garrett Hunter's car that we were doing, and we were still doing Cody's car, his old Buick, if you remember that. And then we've had videos of many other. But for me personally, I've built 7 vehicles since this has started. I'm pretty happy with that. And actually, that's what I'm getting at today. So stick around, guys. She's a messy day. We're still going to get some stuff done, though. Thanks again, guys. Alright guys, like I was saying, she's pretty foggy here today, but it's warm. It's warm. I think it's like 18 degrees or something like that. So I mean, it's, you know, it's pretty decent, and it's not pouring down rain, it's just fog. So we can work with that, which is exactly what I'm doing. I got this one welded down here now. I got the first plate. Well, I got it welded onto the trunk. I just gotta do it on the back, and I have been pounding it down a little bit. I think this is gonna do all right. I think she's gonna look pretty good when I get this all dished out. I think it's gonna look pretty good. So I'm gonna get the rest of this one welded down, and then we'll have a look, and then we'll get another one welded down. What's happening today, guys? What's time to go? I'm back at this thing a little bit again now. As you can tell, it's been a few days. We have been moved. I haven't really been picking at this lately. Work has picked up a lot. So yeah, I haven't really had the time. So today we're going to get back at it. You guys haven't really missed a whole lot other than, well, this that I have just literally started today. I got some threaded rod picked up. Both of my drill batteries are dead, so I'm waiting on another battery to charge up so I can get this piece of threaded rod put in. But I think it's going to do all right. I'm sorry I haven't been videoing much today as while I've been doing this, because it's really windy, as I would imagine you could tell. We got ourselves some other tires to put on our Ranger rims, because, well, they're street tires, we're not going at that. So yeah, we got ourselves a couple smaller tires, actually. They're Honor 195 65 15s, and they're pretty decent. They're unevenly worn a bit. I don't know if the camera could tell, but anyways, yeah, I think it's going to do all right. This is how high that it used to be across the board, and we're going to go probably even lower than this, so we'll have lots of room for visibility. And I think it should make this rear end pretty tough. I think I'm actually going down through, you can't really see it, right there, frame rails. And like I said, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, just wait on a couple drill batteries. So yeah, I'm going to keep pounding this down a bit, and we'll wait for some batteries. We'll get the second one put in, and yeah, see what else we can get done. This thing is still running awesome. I had it started there for a second. She's doing well. She's been parked here for probably about, I'd say 2 weeks. And I first time picking at her today, and she's always been hooked up. She hasn't been touched. So yeah, she's still holding up. We got the seat bar in the car. It's not mounted, but it's in here. That's my next big project, I'd say. But this thing is going to be built over the winter, like we normally do. I'm not going to be at it all the time. But yeah, we're going to definitely keep at this. I'm going to keep at that rear end, see what happens. I would like to be able to put a header on this. It's not going to be a pro one. It'll pretty much just be a homemade stack. I don't know if that's going to be feasible yet, but we'll definitely have a look. Once the windshield's gone, we could chop out some of this metal that's here, but I got to keep in mind of all the wiring and fuel lines I'm going to have rain. So if I could do it, we'll put a little stack on it, just so that we can hear our car in the ring, because this car is not very loud. So yeah, anyways, let's keep at it. Well, it got dark way too fast. Anyways, I figured I'm going to get my SS rims brought in, to get them broke down. That's the original tire from the Camry, as you can tell. Still says Camry on it. This tire I had put on, but it is way too big. So I got another couple tires that I showed you a couple seconds ago. They're in the trunk of the car. I'm going to wait for the air compressor to air up. We'll get this dismantled, get these taken off, and get our newer tires put on, and then these are going to go on the Elantra. Alright, let's get that on. Alright, they're up pretty good there now. Let's get this beat off. One there, one there. I just noticed. What is that? What is that? What is it? That's a freaking wheel. Why is there a wheel weight still left on this? Hard to do with one hand, boy. Come on. There you go. Alright, let me put this down. I'll get these tires broke down, and we'll get the other ones put on. Also, to the few naysayers that I've had, now that I can finally prove this to you. Why have they been cut and welded, man? If these are not nailed rims, why have they been cut and welded? Tell me that. Why have they been cut and nailed? You can clearly see it. The narrows. Like I said, well, it's another day again, obviously, but we got our rims and tires done. I think they look pretty decent. Still street tires, obviously, but it is what it is. She's looking good. Rear end is done, guys. That's been pretty much finalized. Well, excuse me. It's been a long day. Pretty tired. But anyways, we got the threaded rod mounted. Is obviously cockeyed right now. So probably what I'll do, I would say that'll probably start flying today. Once I start tightening it down, I might even bring the comb along and put on it. We'll see what happens. But I think it's going to turn out all right. I think it's going to turn out decent. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this day for me, or for this anyways. I need to give it up. I've been up since, like, I don't know, 5:30 this morning. So anyways, guys, that's done for the most part. We'll start getting that beat down and whatnot. And our rims and tires have been chosen. I was going to leave the Ranger rims on it, but figured we go with the SS's. And yeah, they're not too bad. They poke it a little bit because obviously, well, this car is beat in on both sides. So I mean, it is what it is. Anyways, guys, that's it, the end of this one for me today. So let's go. Actually, let's take you guys for a little ride around the block. What? Before we end this video off, let's go for a little rise. The thing is starting to shape off a bit. Leaves in it. I still got to get a seatbelt rigged up yet. Don't lick it up high. Don't lick it. Alright. Come on, next year, buddy. Fender on that side's not welded down yet. Not bad, guys. Let's straighten this out a bit though. Yeah, fender on that side's definitely got to be taken care of. Wicked, guys. Well, she runs like a champ. Well, I think she's going to be pretty beefy for next year. Might have to do something about the fender on this side though. Yep. I see we're right there. That's alright, we'll beat that in. Anyways, guys, that's the end of her. Well, the end of this day anyways. She's doing good. This is going to be a sick car. Have a good one.